How do we deal with the challenge of bride price that has brought a lot of confusion, hatred, and unforgiveness between families, the groom's side and the bride's side? Negotiations during bride price that never see the light of the day, that become confrontational, and that raise, emotions and debates, and ending debates that are producing more heat than light, has caused families, not for weeks, not for months, but for years. How do we stop this unending war, cold war, between families caused by bride price? My humble submission is that as Africans, we should come to a point and say enough is enough. Solution number one, I think among many, is we need a balance. We need a balance between cultural practices and the emerging trends in the market space. There are families who do not dictate what amount bride price the groom should give. They don't dictate. They say, go, our son, go, and plan yourself and come. Others have a moderate way of paying or bringing the bride price. But some other cases you find that some relatives are a bit tough, extremely tough, in a way that the argument or argumentation grows hotter and hotter, in a way whereby it is no more making, ties, family ties. It is now an exchange of words and wits, which family outwits the other. Number one, my humble submission is we need legal reforms. I'm a Kenyan, and I wish we follow the Uganda's Supreme Court, which ruled, about preventing exploitation and excessive demands. And this court ruled that there is no refunding bride price upon divorce. Rather, demanding a bride price after a divorce is unconstitutional, and this protects the women's autonomy. Let us agree that our African culture, many a times, we have evolved from a culture, and we are evolving from a culture that is male-dominant. So we need legal reforms, and I thank the Kenyan government, which is also looking into that. Number two, we need community sensitization. About bride price is not the goal of life. That young girls in our culture can be allowed to go to school, study, so that they are also independent. It worries me and hurts my soul when a girl has been married so young, affecting her education life and her dignity as a woman, and when the husband dies, children move from grace to grass, from national schools to village schools, because the woman has not been empowered. Number three is we need moderation of payments. We should come to a memorandum of understanding whereby it's not a game of wits when we are negotiation. We need moderation. By the end of the day, the son-in-law has become a son in that family. And again, the bride should be given the latitude to express herself, because the two families are becoming one. The other aspect is promoting women's rights. Domestic violence, it's appalling and worrying that some women have been beaten to death and others are abused, and when they go to their families where they are born, they are sent home. They are being told, go back to your matrimonial marriage. That is where you belong. We have already had a bride price. No, I don't think that is a way. Exploitation of women through bride price, we need a proper understanding on bride price. And then cultural adaptation. Times are changing. We are evolving culture. We need to adapt correctly with the modern trends. And finally, we need dialogue between generations. Let us not transfer some behaviors and characters whereby when it comes to bride price, it's like we are preparing for war. No, it should be, as is our culture, African culture, a time to come and celebrate together. Protect bride price and let's give it the correct moral perspective and biblical perspective on bride price. See you in the next episode.